Hey, nice to see you. This is my second Q&A. Welcome, welcome to my video. What would you have liked to do if you had not become a singer? I would have loved to be. I would have loved being an astronomer. I am terrible at math and science, but I don't know. I just think it's really cool. What else? I don't know. I'm feeling very joyful today. This was the right day to film this video. The sun is shining. I'm having a blast. Things are fine. Okay. Anyways, I don't really know. I've always wanted to become a singer, to be very honest. So yeah. But being an astronomer would have been fun. Being a chef would have been cool. You know. Okay. What was your favorite subject in school? English, I guess. Art. I was very English focused. Italian as well. Like anything like languages centered. That was my thing. What's your favorite movie, series, or saga? It's a good question, but it's so hard to answer. I'll try to choose one, like favorite series. I would say Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I really love it. I've seen it like 4 or 5 times. But it's so many that I've really loved. I've loved Game of Thrones, and I've loved watching anime and so many other things. So where do you take your inspirations from? It really depends. Like in terms of genre, I'm really inspired by old jazz when I'm trying to do like a slow emotional song. If I'm trying to do something a bit more catchy, I don't know. It's really a mix of different artists. Sometimes I'm thinking a little bit of like Dua Lipa or Ariana Grande, but I don't really make music like them anyways. But what I'm really inspired by is my personal experience. And this is what I write about and what I'm always focused on when I'm creating music. And then the rest is just vibes. I like trying things here and there. Do I like that? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try going that way. And this is how it works. But it's difficult for me to think about a certain artist and really try to be inspired by them and create after that inspiration, because I don't really want to sound too much like anybody else, you know. Who's an artist you look up to? And who would you like to collab with? I would have loved to do like an old jazz song with Ella Fitzgerald. That would have been amazing. That is my dream collab, actually. But I can't. I will never be able to, I guess. So sad. But yeah, that would have been fine. That would have been great. I don't know what I'm saying. Do you produce all of your songs alone, or do you have a team? I do produce all my songs alone. You probably can hear it. I have to improve still. But yeah, I produce everything by myself. And yeah, I just want to get better and better. But it's just so much fun and so nice to do it all on my own. So yeah, I do it all myself. Okay, what else do we have? If you could do featuring with an artist, who would you choose? Someone else asked that, but like I already answered. But I just wanted to still say the question so the person knows I'm not skipping their question. So yeah, I am a teen trying to become an artist in the future, and I want to ask, what gave you the courage to start publishing your songs? Okay, the very first time I published a song was maybe in 2017. Or 2018, I think. Like something I wrote myself and recorded. I was doing it with someone else though, but it was hard. I mean, it feels very vulnerable, but you just have to do it. Basically, it's like the first time, if you do it with someone else, I guess it's a little less vulnerable, a little less difficult. And then when you have to do it completely on your own, like it's just your own song, I guess it feels much more difficult. but it's great to do it. It's just wait, what's the question again? What gave you the courage? Yes, okay. Sorry. Well, it's the only thing I've ever wanted to do. So I know and I'm very aware that there's no other way than just going for it and going for it and going for it and trying and trying and trying. So at some point, yeah, of course I have to publish a song. I have to do this, I have to do that, and a lot of different things like throughout the whole artist project process is forcing yourself to do some things, forcing yourself to be out of your comfort zone. And it's hard. And but then after a while it's not so hard anymore. And you know like what feels right, what doesn't, and you know it's about forcing yourself to do things that are worth it and that feel good in the end. Because you know like there's no other way. You have to get out there. So yeah. Okay, next question. I was wondering if you will re-release some songs like Tough Day and Grateful. I love your music. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. And thank you. I will not re-release those songs. I am not very happy with the way they were and the way they were made. And it feels very misaligned with me. And I think when you get started, it's very easy to do something that doesn't feel completely like you, but you still do it anyway for whatever reason. And though I did really like the way people received those songs, I didn't like so much what motivated me to make them. They just didn't feel like me in a deep way, and so it feels very wrong for me to still have them out because of the way they were made, basically. And I do still love the message that those songs had, so I will definitely repurpose that and use that same message again in other songs, in new songs. But I don't think I will re-release. Like if I delete something, I don't think it's ever gonna go back up. And I'm sorry if you really like those songs, and I appreciate that you ask because it's a very good question. But yeah, no, I don't think I will re-release. Sorry. Okay. I don't know if this has been asked already, but when did you decide that you wanted to start writing songs? Well, when I was 3 years old, I already knew I wanted to do this. I was certain, absolutely certain, and very decided, and it never left me. So, of course, there were moments where I kind of gave up because I was like, it's gonna be too hard, it's never gonna work, and such. But deep down, I always had the feeling that I wanted to do that. And so yeah, ever since I was very, very young and I started writing songs in elementary school, I still have some of those songs and they sound very funny and very, very not revolutionary, but what's the word? I don't know. Very world peace and love based. I don't know how to pronounce the word peace in English, and I'm always very worried that I'm gonna say the wrong thing. But you know, yeah. So very, very young, I decided that, and it never left me. And I started writing in elementary school. Sorry for taking so long. Okay, so if you had a time machine, would you visit the past or future? Neither. I would definitely not visit the past at all. No. And the future it's a little tempting, but I also don't want to be spoiled, you know, like I love to keep it as a surprise. So I wouldn't actually visit the past or the future. I'm a present girly. Like I'm very much in the present. I don't like to focus too much on the past, on the future. I'm kind of lying because I'm always worried about the future a little bit, but I'm also very relaxed at the same time. I know things are gonna work out, but the past, like dwelling on the past, I don't like that. It's not the vibe. I know that's not the question, but I'm just adding stuff. Anyways, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? I would love to read people's minds. I would have loved to say something else like, yeah, let's just like fix any issue in the world, blah blah blah, like just gonna snap a finger. But I really would love to read minds actually and know exactly how people feel about me. Yeah. So yeah. Um. Do you have stages planned for 2026? No, I don't, but I would love to. But it to me, being on stage is very very special if there's my audience um, care for me. Otherwise, it's not very interesting to me to just sing in front of like a random audience. It's not the same. I want to exchange the the sharing of the emotions with the people who know the songs, who vibe with the songs, who relate to the songs. And if I don't have that, I feel like it's a little less interesting. So if I manage to grow a bigger audience and book some venues, that would be cool. That would be amazing, and that would be a blast. That would really be great. I would love that. So hopefully this could happen in 2026. And yeah. But other than that, I don't have stages planned. I do plan on doing some TikTok live concerts, though. It's a little something between me and you guys, and yeah, that would be great. Okay. What festival concert venue would you love to perform in the most? I do have a little answer to that I've prepared for. I don't know how to speak anymore. Okay, I have an answer. And it's the Madison Square Garden, of course. When I was younger, I was a huge Justin Bieber fan, and I saw it was a big deal how fast he sold out that stage, and I want to do the same. So one day that would be great. MSG. Okay. Yeah, that would be great, by the way. And also being able to just sell out arenas in Paris, just where I'm from, that would be very cool. Like to just be on stage there and be like, okay, this is where I saw artists when they came to my country, and now this is where I can perform. That is a flex. That is nice. That would be cool. Stade de France, like it's a huge venue, like in Paris, and I would love to sell that out. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, is that it? Oh, someone else asked me where I got my white dress from, and it's from Dollhouse. If anyone else is interested. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm very happy about making Q&As. It's so fun. And I love showing my awkwardness and giving it all to you. And yeah, I love when you guys ask questions, and it allows you to get to know me better, which we love. That's the whole point. So yeah, it's very nice. If you have other questions, please ask. I would be very happy to do this like once a month or such. And thank you so much. Thank you for everyone that's asked a question. Sometimes I make a little grammar mistakes in English, but I'm gonna improve. It's fine. But yeah, I'm very very happy and grateful for all the questions that I receive, and I'm very excited to answer every single time. And I can't wait for this whole community to grow and to get more and more questions and do more of those. And maybe like one day I'll just be able to like go live and answer questions live and such. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you all have a great day. And yeah, bye.